Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel, and if you're new to the channel, hello to your lovely face. Well, today we're going to be talking about Camille Vasquez, Johnny Depp's awesome attorney, and how she has just recently got a brand new job working for NBC. She has landed the legal analyst for NBC News. So this is actually a very big significance, because obviously we have seen that a lot of people who currently work for NBC, Kate or Kat Tenbaj, and a few other people, the ones who have been doxing Johnny Depp fans, these are the ones who have been going out of their way, who think they can get away with things which are classed as illegal. So we're going to look at this first. So Camille Vasquez, attorney for Johnny Depp in defamation trial, lands TV gig with NBC News. Vasquez will be a legal analyst for NBC News and made her debut on Monday. There she is. Camille Vasquez is joining NBC. The attorney who represented actor Johnny Depp in his defamation trial against AH has inked a deal as a legal analyst for the news division. Vasquez made her first appearance on NBC on Monday morning, discussing the Idaho college student. That horrible event. Vasquez, a partner at Brown Rudnick, secured a significant $15 million win for Johnny Depp in his trial 6 months ago. Last month, AH settled the case with Depp, ending any pursuit of an appeal. The trial, which was broadcast publicly and covered live by TV networks and on social platforms, turned Vasquez into a household name. After the trial ended last summer, the lawyer was pursued by both other law firms. She was prompted to partner at Brown Rudnick shortly after she won the Depp trial, and by TV news outlets interested in her services as a contributor. So, a Hollywood Reporter had heard that at least 3 national news divisions had inquired about her reception to an analyst or contributor role. It appears NBC News won the battle. Appropriately, Vasquez was asked about internet sleuths analysing the Idaho case. One TikTok star is being sued by someone that they named as possibly being involved. It's a topic Vasquez knows well, with the Depp AH trial dominating social media while it was happening, with seemingly thousands of ordinary people analysing every bit of testimony each day. Well, yeah, this is what everyone was. Everyone was so invested. I'm talking about now every single person on both sides. You had fans on her side, obviously you got Johnny Depp's fans, and even people who weren't a fan of either people, they were getting involved. And that's where it technically went right. Well, he's got all this evidence. She hasn't got any. Even though she claimed, even in her testimony, I gave all my evidence to my lawyers. I don't know what they did with it. Throwing Elaine and everyone else under the bus. So this has become something that really captivated the country, this case, as Vasquez said. And so people want to talk about the evidence, they want to talk about the human impact, and these are college students, right? I think it could be helpful to investigators. They pleaded to the public and asked for information about the suspect's white Elantra, but it could also be harmful when you start naming someone. Yeah, when you start going around and you start naming people and saying, well, this person was involved, even though there's been nothing, and I mean nothing, to show that this person was involved, that's when you get into a slippery slope. But going with, obviously, now that Vasquez has got the job with NBC, it's absolutely amazing to see. However, we are seeing people on AH's side and people who support her, well, let's just say they're all turning out to be very bitter. And it's like, it's over. Your queen, as they want to call her, she settled. That is it. You know, with her appeal, she's the one who dropped the appeal. Johnny Depp's team, you know, they've even said in their own statement and everything else, we're going to go forward with the appeal. And she's like, oh, no, we'll settle. That's what was going on, you know. But they will try and make it out that he's the one who wanted to settle because he knew he was going to lose again. And it's like, lose again? He won, you know. But again, a lot of these people, they still don't seem to understand, because they're all like, well, she really won because he settled to this. She can still talk about this. She's writing a book about her truth. Let me tell you something about the phrase I'm telling my truth. You are not telling the truth. You are telling a story from your perspective. That's what it is. When someone says my truth, sorry, you're just saying it from your perspective that you think of what happened. That's what it is. This is why when people say I'm speaking the truth and not I'm speaking my truth. Because when people say my truth, it normally turns out to be an exaggerated story. That's what it is. But we're going to move on now to say another, like we were saying, that they're very bitter. And West Coast Mesh Fighter, she retweeted this, which I saw, and I actually found this very, very funny. The Cut, which is style, self, culture, power, find us on Instagram, blah, blah, blah. And they got 1.4 million followers. Maybe in her new job on NBC, Camille Vasquez will explain where and how she draws a line on which disgrace to men to represent. To me, that just shows that the people running this account and everything else, they are just very, very bitter. It's like, he won. It's settled. It's over and done with. If she writes a book, and remember now, if she says anything in that book which is in the court case, he can sue her again. Just remember that, people. This is why the book is going to be a very, very skewy, wordy type of book. I can guarantee you right now. She's going to imply things. She's not going to say actual events. She will imply things in that book. I'm telling you right now. So, but I found it really interesting because I go, get ready to see a lot more of Johnny Depp's lawyer. But just the comments are amazing. You know, we got Brandy. The UK judge found her claims credible because he thought she donated the money to charity. Her first perjury, by the way, which it was. Your queen lost, to get over it. Your queen also represented by Roberta Kaplan. Maybe you should ask her about defending predators like Harvey W. and being executive of Time's Up. What's that smell? Amber poo on the bed? Wait, it's the stench of your jealousy. Carry on. At Dyer, you follow this account who is attacking your representative's lawyer. Just FYI. Maybe in the future, you and the rest of MSM, mainstream media, will explain where and when you draw the line on which women to defend. How many times are you going to post this? We get it, you're salty. Why do you feel a need to tear down an intelligent, successful, strong woman of colour who is good at her job? Now, you have this by here as well. Wow. Why is it that she gets shamed for doing her job? A certain journalist that works for the same company gets praised for victim blaming, saying sexist comments, outright lying, and making hit pieces about people she hates. Double standards. Cry harder, which I do find funny. And, you know, you got all these other ones as well. Maybe you should know how to better represent your whatever you are company, and you get more than that average of 20 likes on your tweets. Have a look at my likes they got. Yeah. So, this is what really does crack me up with certain things. Remember, this is an account who has 1.4 million followers. And they only get 26 likes. And this has been out since, well, 1:23 a.m. It's been out for 12 hours so far, this has. And it's only got 26 likes. Obviously, it does say there's been 8,600 views. But again, 1.4 million followers, and that's all you can get? It's interesting. But before we do finish the video, I do want to say as well, with this, isn't it interesting how they're attacking Camille Vasquez, a woman from Johnny Depp's entire team, just because she now has a job on NBC News as a legal analyst? Say Elaine won, and Elaine got this job. How would they react then? Would they be like, oh my god, we got the amazing Elaine, the one who's like, I'm trying, you know, Amica? There's just no win scenario, is there, you know? But that's what we got, guys. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell for future updates, and I'll see all your lovely faces soon. Bye-bye.